Another common mistake people make is to neglect their horse's feet. They let the toe grow way too long, and this puts far too much pressure on the tendons and the ligaments at the back of the leg. It then leads on to deformation of the foot and collapse of the heels. It can lead on maybe to navicular disease and all kinds of lameness problems, which, if proper foot care was adhered to at the start, would have been avoided. The old adage said, "No foot, no horse," and we pay lip service to that and sometimes don't pay enough attention to it. You must look after the horse's feet. The majority of all horse lameness stems from problems in the foot, whether it be shoeing imbalances or the toe too long or the heel collapsed. This leads to problems in the future. So you must build up a rapport with your local farrier, and you must have the horse's feet trimmed or reshod at least every 6 weeks, or more frequently if the horse is in heavy work.
Yeah, so we see a lot of horses coming in that could do with a little bit of attention for their feet. It's something that is really important to discuss with your farrier, and make sure that both your vet, your farrier and your owner all comply to get the best care for the horse's feet. So one thing to pay attention to is that your horse's hooves are properly trimmed, so they're not getting particularly overgrown or anything like that. We see a lot in the dry weather when they're walking on very firm paddocks and things like that, that they can start to get quite cracked around the bottom if you've got a horse that's not shod at the time. So it's important to get your farrier to make sure that he's addressing that when he's trimming your horse. So it's important also to consider the hoof balance when you're dealing with your horse and the trimming. You need to make sure that their mediolateral balance is correct, and also that the angle of their hoof pastern axis is correct. So we often see horses coming in that have what we call a broken back conformation. So they've got very long toes and low heels, and that can cause problems and potential lameness. Your farrier will need to address the balance of your horse's hoof and trim it appropriately.